Hello and welcome to take two of EMTV Friday Focus. Just myself, Dave Harley, this morning looking back on the Stellar Monarchs home defeat to Poole Pirates 43-47 last night. We did record a Friday Focus after the meeting, but some technical challenges meant wasn't quite up to our normal standard, so re-recording again this morning. We'll hear from home captain Lasse Fredriksen and from Pirates number one, Richard Lawson, and we'll show Heat 15 a fantastic end to the night, a 4-2 to the Monarchs, which brought the scores closer, but unfortunately we just didn't quite get there last night. For the Monarchs, Josh Pickering's top scored with 14-1, but he'll be disappointed with the Heat 13 coming off gate one. He just couldn't quite make it happen, and that 5-1 all but finished the match for the Pirates. But all of the Monarchs can look back in some good races and some different races as well, unfortunately. Our guest did well, Drew Kemp winning Heat 88 and backing Josh up as well in his four races. Troy Batchelor crucially won Heat 11, which meant that the tactical substitute Heat 12 brought us back into the match. But unfortunately, an earlier 5-1 with Troy Batchelor on his own against the Cook brothers, when we potentially could have paid the tactical substitute then, meant that Monarchs would just had a little bit too much to do. Paco had another not bad night, but I'm sure he'll be looking for a little bit more. Connor Cole's got better later on. We picked up a couple of points in the last couple of races, but one of the best races of the night was a fantastic Heat 12 when Heat 11, it was Heat 12, that 5-1 I mentioned earlier, where Lasse Fredriksen had a big chase to make and fantastically pipped the Pirates on the line for that crucial 5-1 we're talking about. And Graham spoke to Lasse after the meeting. We'll hear from him now.
So I say a tough night for the Monarchs, but I guess you can take pride out though. You stuck to your task. At one point the Monarchs were 10 down, battled back, including yourself in your last one. You got the big swoop around the last bends, but Poole maybe just a wee bit more solid throughout, just able to finish the deal.
Yeah, Poole is as strong as you get really, and they're always going to be tough. But we were in it at one stage, but yeah, it wasn't to be in the end, was it?
Yeah, and then you're on the last race, obviously Josh on the tacky ride, and then I think you were behind Tobias, but you weren't to be denied as wide as you've ever been here. You're out by that burger van on the fourth bend, and you got it on the line.
Yeah, it was a great feeling after I've had a hard night, but had bike problems all night, and yeah, I switched bikes, so it worked in the end, but still feel a bit disappointed. I feel like I should have got away with a bit more, and yeah, then the team would have got more as well. So.
And I guess just in case dusting down, it's a derby next week, so never need to get the guys up for that, but just make sure that bottom of the table is avoided as well. So a big win next week, and then we can look ahead to the second leg of the BSN semi, whenever that is.
Yeah, as you say, big week next week against Glasgow. That's always a tough task, but yeah, we're going out there to finish the home season on a high, and yeah, we want to give something back to the brilliant fans we have out here.
Yeah, Lassie quite philosophical there as you look back, and we're probably again summed up our season with some great moments, but also some not so great moments, and unfortunately we've just fallen short. If we flip it over and look at the Poole side of the pits, another away win for them. They are top favourites, probably between them and Oxford for the league this year. This win last night takes them, and coupled with Oxford losing at Scunthorpe, meant that Poole will now top the table and go into that playoff as favourites. They are strong all the way through from 1 to 7. Richard Lawson at number 1 was some fantastic gating tonight, looked great in Heat 1. All the way down to Paul Stark, 6+2 there at number 7, and other than Sam Hagan, who's probably had a tough night, but he's fighting at that number 2 spot. A good night for all of the Pirates, and the one that impressed me the most was probably Tom Brennan. Some fantastic battles with Josh Pickering, and looking great. And that Heat 13 passing heat was another fantastic race. But for the Pirates, as I say, that's then move on to the playoffs now. They're all still in all 3 competitions, and Graham took the opportunity to speak to Richard Lawson after the meeting, and we'll hear from that now.
So Richard, I guess for the Pirates it's job done. The mission was to win the meeting. I think that means you top the table on the regular season standings, and it's a solid performance kind of from top to bottom.
Yeah, good to see throughout. I can't ask for much more from everyone. It's gone well as a team, and that was the aim, to finish top of the league. I think that's important, and we kind of set the standard, and we're at the top and want to stay there.
Yeah, probably not the best preparations for a meeting for yourself, getting stuck in traffic, was it, on the way up? But it didn't hold you back at all. 2 wins and your first 2 and 11 points overall.
I'm used to being late. No sweat. No, thanks to my teammates, Martin Dugard, fit the tyre early, so we didn't have to worry about that. And it just the track was really good, really consistent, so that helped. Nothing to worry about there, and the bike was working well.
And it sets Poole up, obviously, still was it, 2 semi-finals with big home leads, and now kind of that playoff pick. It sets up for a big end to season. It
does, yeah. We're going to be very busy in a lot of important fixtures, so it's good to see that we're all firing and all healthy, and we're really desperate to get that league title back that we lost last year, and everything else that goes with it.
Yeah, I think we can say congratulations to Poole. They were worthy winners last night, and Monarchs put up a decent fight, but we're just second best to the Pirates, and we wish them well as they move on to the playoffs. That leaves us just with one home league fixture for the Monarchs next Friday night against the Glasgow Tigers. Tigers still fighting to make that playoff, so it will be a important meeting. And we've obviously still got the academy matches. They've got 3 big matches coming up, and the youth championships on Saturday the 14th of September. So still plenty of racing to come, as well as that semi-final second leg against Scunthorpe. As always, we'll look at racing tonight. There was 2 or 3 candidates last night, as I say, especially those races between Tom Brennan and Josh Pickering and Lasse's Heat 12 second place. But we went for Heat number 15, just one of those fantastic battles between Josh and Tom, and we'll watch that now.
Received by Pickering, he's gone to the front. Lawson going for the big charge. Brennan though goes ahead. Here comes Pickering into the turn, but Brennan leads the way. Pickering comes thundering through there. What a powerful entry to that corner it was. And he's almost ahead, he has gone ahead. And Castagna's going to third as Lawson comes to a halt. Brennan racing fiercely after Pickering. Another impressive turn by Brennan as he cuts back just short. Haven't seen anyone give Pickering such a chase here this season. Final turn. Pickering goes for another, Brennan goes for another cut back, and he's just short again. Excellent race to finish with. Pickering coming from the back there, and a terrific battle with Tom Brennan, who really has been outstanding.
Yeah, fantastic battle there between Tom and Josh. Josh holding on really well for a 4-2 in that Heat 15, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough to prevent the Monarchs going down. As I repeat the final score again, Edinburgh Stellar Monarchs 43, Poole Pirates 47. They take home all 3 points, including the aggregate bonus. We'll be back next week on probably Wednesday, looking for the EMTV social. Looking forward to that match against the Tigers next Friday night. Another exciting match to look for then. And then we'll see you next Friday night for that match. Until then, we'll say goodnight.